Found us. Found us. Alrighty, good morning. What day is it? March 28th. It's almost the end of the month. It's almost Easter. It's almost April 1st. I mean, the year's almost over, basically. Hi, Joan. How's it going? It's the Joan and Lindsay show today. And Chris. Hi, Chris. Joan, Lindsay, and Chris. And Lana. Hi, Lana. And CJ. Hi, CJ. Hi, Carol. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Dieta. Well, hi, Chris, again. Chris, I never got an answer from you yesterday, or I didn't see it. Were you the one that shared the Glenn Campbell's daughter's post? Was it you, Chris, or another Chris that I know? It was some Chris, but it was really good. Hi, Palma, and Carol, and Valerie. Good morning. Romper, stomper, bumper, boo. Anybody know what that's from? Good morning, Vera. Hi, Susie. Hi, Rebecca. And Melissa. All right, let's get started. Okay, enough of this high stuff. My gloves are so tight because they got put in the washing machine and then the dryer. And I know I can block them by just pulling at them. They'll be fine. Yes, romper room. Romper, stomper, bumper, boo. Okay. Guess what? I'm the creator of Cuteness. Mary Lynn Kelly. What on earth are you doing here? Okay. This is me. This is the website. It's creatorofcuteness.com. You want to bookmark it and you want to remember it for the classes, the collage elements, the watercolors, the burnishing stools, burnishing sticks. You want to bookmark it for all those good reasons. Yesterday we had Scribble Day. Did you guys scribble? I went to the museum and saw lots of scribbles. I can't even tell you how many paintings look like scribbles. There were just scribbles everywhere. So it was Scribble Day. I was grateful to see some art, but to me, some of the modern art just looks like scribbles. So, whatever. Okay. So today we are doing Respect Your Cat. Na 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 na. Respect your cat. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna cross it out. Respect your cat. Okay. Then we are coming into April. And if you guys didn't see it, I'm going to try to put it into a PDF in the files section. But I found some National Letter Writing Month prompts, which are really good. Let me see. Oh, I don't have them printed out. I'll have to print them out. But anyway, so we may do those prompts along with these prompts. I'm going to print those out. They're really good. They were put up by Paper Source for people to write more letters and buy more envelopes and buy more paper at Paper Source during the month of April. But our prompts have nothing to do with purchasing anything. So Lindsay Week is for sure going to be a mini book. Then Hello Autumn, Winter, Spring, and Summer will be card making, I think. But I'm for sure making this little mini book that I have had an idea for a while. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, these are our prompts for April. They are in the files section of our page, so you can print them out if you like. It's a better copy than what I have because Rebecca fixed it. But these were made for us by Rebecca Swayze, and that is April. So Journal Play Day is coming next week. It's the first in the season of the new 13th quarter of Journal Play Day. So you get April, May, and June for $25, or You get April, May, and June for $8.33 a month. Oh, the deer's back. Honey. Brent. Hey. Me. Hi, girlfriend. She's all by herself today and she's being very timid. Huh. Wonder if something's going on out there. Anyway, that's Journal Play Day. And what happens in Journal Play Day stays in Journal Play Day. No, we create a new signature journal each month. That was new last year. So this will be our second year of making a new journal every month. You get 1 to 3 pieces of art monthly, new journal blocks every month, and loads of creative inspiration monthly from everybody else that's in the group who is so talented with coming up with their own ideas and then sharing them with the group so that we can each copy each other, which, sometimes that's what it's all about, is copying somebody. So for this month, you get the butterfly art, you get the borders and scallop border, butterfly border, flower border, and that one's upside down. It says fly with your own wings. Then you get the whatchamacallums, journal blocks for you to actually write some stuff maybe in your journal. I'd like to do art mostly in mine. This month I did a lot of writing and I haven't finished yet, but it's about my dad and I got to get it finished. Even if I just put a sentence or two on each page, it's got to be finished. Then you get the borders, or I'm sorry, the backgrounds. This is one that you can use for your journal cover if you like. This is one that you could use for your journal cover if you like. And this is the last one that you could use for your journal cover if you like. I tried to do it kind of springy, but it couldn't be Eastery because Easter's the end of March. And we don't want to do flowers because flowers are May. And I wasn't sure how to do April showers, so we did these butterflies. Thought that was fun. Okay, so that's Journal Play Day. Then we have the Creative Book Club, which is coming up after Journal Play Day on April 19th. This will be the last in this series because you get 4 meetings for $30 for Creative Book Club, which makes this book club $7.50 a month. So again, affordable. The way it works is I choose a book. You don't get to choose the book. Well, that's not true. Sometimes you guys will send me messages and say, how about this book? And if I own it or can get it cheaply, I will do that book. So what we do is you don't have to purchase it. I've already purchased the book. And we take this book and we flip through it and we decide, okay, we're going to learn this because this month is faces. So we have a lot to learn in this month. We're going to try to draw a face and have it completed by the end of our book club. It might not look like this, but you never know, it might. And she used a pencil on this one, which could be really cool. This is Jane Davenport's book. If you don't know Jane Davenport, she's an Australian artist. And she comes out with the coolest stuff. Like I just sent Carmen a picture of this new ink that she has for fountain pens that comes in skull bottles. They look like little skulls. Carmen would love it, but it ships from Australia. So no, not going to happen. But her books are available in America. So you can buy her books elsewhere besides just from Jane Davenport. So yesterday, our date day turned into a family day with Curtis and Atticus. And we ended up going to the museum anyway. We didn't get to sit and sketch uh, because Atticus, if you've ever been to a museum with a toddler or a child, it takes a lot of patience. So we didn't get to sketch, but that's okay. This was the map of the museum, which I will be going back to because I missed a lot. But it was uh why can't I think? They had 20th century art, contemporary art, European art, sculptures, ceramics, African art, early California art, and then their Black Artists of America art this time around. So I'm going to wait for it to change again. They do have a lot of stuff for kids at the museum, at our museum, and probably all of the museums. They have they had a play area for kids. Is there a picture of it here? No, but it was a boat made out of wood that was really cool. And we got to sit in there. They had a table with all kinds of colorful masking tape, and I got to play, and that was super fun. So then we, at the very end, we went to the gift shop. And if you have never heard of this machine called the Art-O-Mat, you can look it up on the internet or here on Facebook under Art-O-Mat, M-A-T. This is the guy who owns the company because I want to see about how I can get some art in there. Christy says, do you ever get to go to the Getty? No. My mom and dad took my kids to the Getty, but I've never been. I would love to go. But my next museum is the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco that I want to go to. No, Getty is Getty. I don't know. Maybe there's an H in it, but I don't, it's fine. So in the gift shop, there's this Art-O-Mat machine, and it's an old refurbished cigarette machine. And I posted a picture of it. I have wanted to find one for the longest time and have not been able to. So finally found one here at whatever you call it, at the Crocker Art Museum. You go to the counter and you pay $5, and they give you a token, you know, like a token for a Subway token or whatever. And you put it in the machine, and it's like an old cigarette machine. There's like 28 slots, and you could choose Marlboro or Virginia Slims or whatever. I don't smoke, so what do I know? So I chose Zip It in the Bud. Some of them were sold out. The artists have a little picture like this with kind of a hint of what you're going to get, but not exactly. Like there was one that said no more ideas or something like that. There was a butterfly one. There was one that said mini canvas. Um, I chose this one because I knew it was going to be a zipper flower and that I could use it on something. So I assume that they give the artist these boxes, or at least the dimensions. So your art has to fit inside the box. You put the token in, you pull the little plunger thing that was like when you bought cigarettes in a machine, not that I ever did. And then I open it and I get this. Oh, there was a little pebble in it, little extra bonus. I have to go online today and respond to this girl. It says, zip it in the bud. Hello, this whimsical zipper art is uniquely created using reclaimed zippers attached to my hand-painted watercolor background and assorted bits and bobs from my collection. I hope this piece of heart, Heart, brings a smile to those who see it displayed in your home. Debbie Page Harris. I gotta find her. Please let me know where you pulled my art from. So I have to go and tell her, I pulled your art from the Crocker Art Museum. So this is what I got. It's a little watercolored paper. It's a coffee filter, I think. She watercolored it, and you know I'll be using this on something else. It's almost as good as the piece itself. And then it's on a piece of, I don't even know. It's like a tile. You know how you can pull those masonite tiles at the hardware store, like for a sample? And then she watercolored and did a zipper flower and put a little hanger thingy. And it was $5. And I don't know that she gets paid anything. I would assume that she doesn't, but that's just I don't know. So isn't it cute? It has beads in the center, has some felt, has the hanger dealy bop. And then, yeah, it's so cute, right? And this I will use for something else. Maybe we'll use it today. Let's see. I'll leave it out. Although some of the beads came off and spilled into this paper, and I don't want them all over my desk. So isn't that cool? So fun. I could have spent, and then Atticus wanted one, and I'm like, no, because you're not going to do anything with it. It's art, you know? So there's that. Cute. So let's put this up on my hanger. Bop. So today is kitty cats. That's our theme or prompt. And I had this idea, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I kind of want to collage the page first with some of these papers. I don't know. I don't know. It might just have to be this one right here, I'm thinking. Because I do like this one a lot. So let's cut it down. It's not going to fit in there, so I'm going to fold it in half. Fold it in half this way so you can see where it's cut. This is just a piece of dictionary paper we painted in one of our other classes. Or it might have been here. I can't even remember. I don't remember where I used this. So I think we may just use this one. And then we're going to cut it right at the top. So there's lots of, Shirley, there's lots of those Artomats other places. So you can go on their website and see where they have them. He has them all over the country. I didn't know they were owned by one guy. I thought it was like a co-op thing. But I guess it's not. So don't throw these away. These little scraps are great to use for other things. So I think we'll flip it this way. And make sure that it's going to fit. Looks like it. It's a little crooked. A little crooked. So we're going to start with honey. Bread. He must be in the shower. She is giant and she is in our backyard that's dough and she is eating the grass. Let's see if you can see her. Hold on. I don't think so. Where is she? She's walking away. There she is. Can you see her right off the railing? There she goes. Bye-bye, girly. Bye-bye, little doe. Okay, well, that was fun. I don't know if you could see her or not, but anyway, that was fun. Fun for me. Anyhow, so I'm going to put glue. This would be much better with like Mod Podge or Collage Podge or some type of gel medium, some type of decoupage. But going with glue. Honey, I hear him in there. Oh, it might be the dog in there. Come on. I need to fill this with glue. You missed the deer. I've been yelling at you. She was huge. It's the same dough, but she got a lot bigger. Okay, so we're starting in the center and going to work our way out with the glue. But like I said, this would be way better with decoupage medium. So I'm going to just pop it in the center and close the book for a sec. Then I'm going to open the book back up and continue to put it down. I know I was going to say something and I got lost. I don't know. I got lost. Yeah, look up Artomat because there are lots of places in America. They usually have them at museums and Coolio art spots. Sometimes they have them at coffee shops. I'll try to pull this. This paper isn't fitting perfectly because I didn't cut it very well, but we'll fix it. I'm not worried. I really got to wash my glue bottle out. It is not gluing with glue the way I want it to. now I gotta cut the bottom a little bit because it went over the bottom. But I thought it would be kind of fun to collage a little bit. And I like this paper because it kind of looks like grass and sky. And let's cut, I have a big scrap here of some under paper. We'll put a sunshine. It doesn't look like a sun yet, but trust me, it will. And then I want to cover these. Is that big enough? Yes. Let's cover the edges with a little scallop. If you can't cut a scallop, you can trace, draw one first and then do a scallop if you want to do like I'm doing. If you don't, doesn't bother me. It's your life. Do what makes you happy. Atticus is just learning how to go potty, in the big potty. And at home, they have a little kid's potty. And so when we go out, he doesn't always like to go potty. So that was his only meltdown, that he did not want to go potty. That's going to be fun. Even though I took him in, Brent took him in, Curtis took him in, we all took our whatchamacallit, turns taking him to the potty. He was not having it. So he held his potty until we went to see my daughter, Bailey, at her kids' school. I mean, aren't all kids' schools? Anyway, she's a special ed teacher for kindergarten through 6th grade. And it's a school, so they have the little kids potty. So he held it until he got to Auntie Bay's place and went potty with Auntie Bay in the office where they have a little kids size potty. And then the receptionist there gave him candy after he went potty, which not a good idea because he's going to think, I'm going to hold my pee until I get candy. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We may have to cut this just a little bit also, but it's pretty cute. Oh, the glue's coming out much better now. It must have just needed to warm up or something. So today is the day when I'm going to try to bake my bunny bread that's shaped like a bunny rabbit. So funny to see all these ladies and men, I'm sure. Let's use this one. This is cool. Try to bake this bunny bread that everybody's been posting epic fails from. Oh, that's going to be fun. Put that over it. So, I think the fails of these bunny breads that people are making are almost better than the bunny bread itself. So we'll see. I may have to wait till Saturday to bake the bread, but we have the monster truck show on Saturday, which is going to be super fun, except that it will have rained Saturday morning. So it's going to be wet, 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 wet when we get there. So we're going to take tarps to sit on. We're going to take our sit-upons. Remember, Girl Scouts? Remember our sit-upons? We'll be using sit-upons because the bleachers are going to be stupid wet. Okay, I pretty much love this page so far. There's no cats yet. There's my sunshine. Or moon. I guess it could be a moon. All right. We're there. We're getting there. I'm thinking that I'm going to draw the cat on dictionary paper since we have dictionary paper going here. Let's make her or him a little bit smaller, a little bit skinnier. I probably should go on that side. Maybe I need two cats. I don't know. Where is my pin? All right. Cats are the same as bunnies, basically, in their body type and shape. And whenever I use dictionary paper, I turn it upside down. I don't like people to try to read, like, why did she draw on dictionary paper? So the head of, let's do it here. The head of the kitty cat is like this, or like this. Your ears are pointed triangles, right? You don't want them straight up or they'll look like horns. You want them kind of off to the side. And then the body is kind of like this. It's like a curved B and a curved D. And then up like this. And then you could give them haunches and their second foot if you want. That's how I draw my cats. I shouldn't say this is how cats are drawn. And then the tail can be however you want it to be, right? And they can have Siamese cat eyes. They can have, regular eyes. They can have a nose that's like that, a nose that's like that, a little face like this, however you want to do it, right? I have a Lindsay face, a Lindsay cat face that I want to find. Lindsay Ostrom kitties. Somewhere there's pictures of this kitty cat with the cute face. There was a picture this morning. Kitty stamp. I'm copying myself. You know. There she is. There she blows. Okay, so I'm going to do my face kind of rounded, I think. And ears. She's definitely going to have flowers in her hair. And she's going to be long and skinny. Long and skinny. Her tail might have to be separate, because I don't really have enough space on here for the tail. Okay, so hopefully dictionary paper will accept my whatchamacallit, fountain pen ink. I found the kitty whose face I want to emulate. If you type in Lindsay Ostrom kitty stamps, you can find the face that I'm going to be copying. It's not frozen here, you guys. I'm going to start with a flower in the center. Why is my pen not working? Oh, this is green. Where's my black pen? Oh, dear Lord. Dear St. Anthony, please come around. Lindsay's black pen is missing and must be found. Oh, it must be in my bedroom. I'm going to go look. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. I found it. Here's the only problem. It's out of ink. It has a teeny tiny bit of ink. Not going to use it. We'll use a micron. Okay. Okay, let's move the page. We have our kitty to look at. Let's put the face that I want in here so you can see the face. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. This face looks like this. It's round. That's a lovely round circle. It's round. That's a better. And then it kind of comes down like this off of her forehead. And then a nose at the bottom of it, like this. Maybe it goes like this. Kind of curvy, I think, there. Be better to do with a... And then a little chubby cheek and a chubby cheek. And then a little mouth right there. And then her eyeballs are right here and right here. That's the kitty I want to do. So we're just going to go for flowers first. I do love how book pages look when they're painted. Book pages, old ledger pages, all that kind of stuff. We went yesterday to my favorite thrift store on the way. Oh my gosh, we got the best stuff. For $10, my husband found me this giant piece of furniture that has slots in it like you would see in an office or school or whatever for sorting papers. Do you know what I mean? It's the coolest. We found that. We found we were looking for old ledgers, basically. They didn't have any at the thrift store, but we found other stuff. We found a pirate ship toy for Atticus to put in the backyard at his house, not at our house. I found some packages of greeting cards and envelopes that were blank, just like stationery cards and envelopes for $1 a pack. How do you not buy that? Then we went to my daughter's school, and all I was looking for was this stuff. You guys know this paper that looks like this? This is what I really wanted at the thrift store. I told my husband to look for this. It's the kids' writing paper, you know, that looks like this, and then it has the lines through it. Well, my daughter's classroom is being rebuilt or redecorated or remodeled. If you want a furry kitty, you want to do tick marks, by the way. You don't want to draw a straight line for the around the edges. You want to draw tick marks. Do you see them? Maybe it's not in focus. Maybe I'm too close. Anyway, at my daughter's school, she's had piles of stuff she was getting rid of. So they were getting ready to throw in the dumpster about 500 sheets of that lined paper for kids writing paper. So my husband's like, oh my gosh, karma, so cool. That's what we went to the thrift store looking for. So I got all the paper that I wanted for a special project. Now we're going to go on the main part of her body and add her tick marks. Faces last, always. And I'm kind of curving them as I go. Not straight up like her ears are. Go back over here. Curving them down like they're part of her body, not like they're just tick marks. Like fur. And then we'll give her other feet, her other haunch leg with her second foot. Another one over here in a different spot than the other one. This one's low, this one's high. It's okay. Try to make her feet end at the same spot, but okay. And then we're going to come just with our little tick marks up her to divide her legs, you know, so it looks like the legs are divided like that. I'm going to give her a collar that has a little heart tag hanging off of it. You don't want tick marks for your collar because it's a collar. It's made of fabric. It's not furry. Well, I guess it could be furry if you wanted it to be. And then we're going to do her face. So I'm going to put this in, I think, with pencil because it goes down about like that. Then her nose, which is kind of a rounded triangle, and then her chub cheeks, and then her little mouth. Can you see that? It's just like this. So again, furry, not a straight line, at least not on my kitty. And then her nose is definitely a straight line. And then her chub cheeks. I don't know what you call those things, but I'm calling them chub cheeks. And then her cute little mouth with a tongue, probably. We'll go with a tongue right in the middle. And then her eyeballs. And then this will probably end up getting cut off, but she's going to have whiskers. But those may be cut off. I'm going to get a skinny pen for her nose, and then we'll color her in and cut her out and glue her down. And we'll make some little hairs in her ears. She's a cute kitty. I think I am going to put her tail in. Or maybe not. Well, her whiskers are going to go over her tail. We'll have just kind of a short tail. We won't have it get crazy. Sometimes I do real long curly tails on my kitty cats. She's a cutie patootie. All right, so we're going to paint her before we cut her out. And all of this good stuff that I did not use will go back into my I didn't use this stuff yet pile. And I will use it for another project because it's too good to toss, you know, especially this piece with the shark from the dictionary. Okay, we don't need this part anymore because we've already drawn our kitty cat. So let's find some paint. I love orange kitties, so I think I'm gonna go with the orange kitty. Oh, if you guys have been following here for a while, you know that when I went to Georgia O'Keeffe's museum, I bought a paintbrush there, and I haven't been able to get another one. Well, apparently the company that makes the paintbrushes sells them to all the museums, so I was able to buy another one, the exact same paintbrush, at the museum yesterday for $4. It's an awesome brush. It's in the car, but you know, it's not this one. So we're gonna go orange and brown and yellow kitty. So we're gonna prep our water or our paints, whatever you call it. And we're just gonna throw some color down. But you do whatever kind of kitty colors you want. Gray, black. Maybe you have a kitty that you love and you want it to look like your kitty. Not me. I don't have a kitty that I love. I will say one thing about dictionary paper. It sure takes paint nicely. Tina always wants me to draw a mouse. Tina says, does she need a little mouse friend? Well, she probably does, but I don't think I'm going to draw a mouse. Okay. I think that's good enough. I don't ever color it in all the way. That's a lot of brown. I like to have white spaces. Her nose is definitely pink. Her little mouth is pink. Her chubby cheeks are going to be, I don't know what color. I guess orange. Let's do a dark orange. It's running into her nose, though. I don't know why dictionary paper paints up so nicely, but it just does. Let's do a darker pink. Terry says, I'm so allergic to cats. Me too. I usually don't draw cats because I do like cats, just as long as they're not near me, because I don't want to die. I've told the cat story before, but I'll tell it again. When I first met my husband, I told him I was allergic to cats, and he's like, yeah, people aren't really allergic to anything. People don't believe you. Whoops, when you have allergies, they think you're lying, at least people that I've met in my life. So, he wanted me to go watch football at his dad's house. And I said, does your dad have cats? And he's like, oh no, my dad does not have cats. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm happy to go over there then. Because, you want to be sure that you're not going to die somewhere. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't be sure everywhere, but when it comes to a cat, you can pretty well know that if you ask if somebody has a cat and they say they don't, then you should be okay. So we're watching football, eating snacks, hanging out at his dad's house. Probably the first time I met his dad, maybe the second, I don't know. And all of a sudden, I start not being able to breathe. Interesting. And then I started not being able to breathe, and my face blew up like a balloon. Also interesting because, he doesn't have any cats. So what the heck could I possibly be allergic to? So he says, Dad, Lindsay's getting really sick. You don't have cats, right? And he goes, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you. I'm watching my new girlfriend, who turned out to be his future wife, her cat. And he goes, I completely forgot. Well, after spending a long night at the hospital, my husband believed me forever after that I was allergic to cats. Because he witnessed me almost dying. Yay, that's fun, right? Not fun at all. All right, almost done here, kitty cat. So that's the cat story. My dad was also allergic to cats, which was funny because, funny, not funny, but because I was adopted, he's not my real dad. But we thought it was funny that we both were allergic to cats, like deadly allergic to cats. Okay, let's dry her so we can cut her out. Interesting thing about dictionary paper, which is why I always tell you guys, if you're at a thrift store, buy yourself a dictionary because it's so much fun to paint on. It doesn't curl up like regular paper, and it's just fun to paint on, and it's fun to have the words come through the background. You know what I mean? At least I think it is. It's always been something I've liked. What I usually do is I go back with my black pen and fill in the eyeballs a little bit more, just darken them up. And then I'll add some white or whatever to it a little bit more. So I'm just going to make her eyes really black because when the watercolor goes over your black, it kind of fades it a bit. Okay, she's good. Carmen says, watercolor black. How would you make a kitten black? Oh, yeah, you got to water down your black watercolor. And it is almost like a faded gray color or faded black, not faded gray. But it works. Yesterday we went to have breakfast at our favorite my favorite breakfast spot. Well, we have lots of good breakfast spots, but my honey likes to go out to breakfast a lot, so we have lots of good breakfast spots. That's his favorite to get out to eat, I think, is breakfast. It's called Nancy's and it's in Auburn, and we went and Atticus met us there, Curtis. We got Atticus out of the car and we start walking over and I said, they're closed. And my husband's like, what do you mean they're closed? And I said, it says closed for spring cleaning, even though the door was open. They were closed. And on the way home, I don't know about you guys, but we have a Facebook group for our community where we live. And it's one of my favorite things to do is to look at those Facebook page because everything that happens, somebody in the town knows the answer to it. So somebody posted a picture of the night before at Nancy's, they had a fire in the kitchen. And so they were closed for more than just spring cleaning, but it said they would be open by Monday. So it couldn't have been that bad. Okay, there's our kitty. And she's going to go here. I think let's bring the camera up just a bit. So we're going to have her on this hill. Let's glue her down. And then we get to decorate the rest of this page, which will be fun. Not that I'm not having fun drawing my kitty. And even though I don't know if you saw me, I cut off her whiskers, you can go back in and draw those in afterwards, after she's glued down. Look how cool the dictionary papers look. Aren't they cool? I mean, I like them. Go buy yourself a dollar dictionary or encyclopedia at the thrift store. Trust me. Or go to the library when they have library sales. I think I do want this as a sunshine. So we're going to add some yellow and orange to it over the coffee dyed part. That's a big sun. That's pretty good. I'm going to dry this. Yes, Corey, this is Mr. Maxwell. Whenever I draw a cat, I draw Mr. Maxwell. I forgot to tell you that. My friend Corey has a cat that looks like Mr. Maxwell. Who was Mr. Maxwell's predecessor? Why don't I remember his name? Could you tell me? I forget his name. Let's glue this part down. Apparently I didn't get glue right there. because it's popping up. And I didn't get glue right under there, but it doesn't really bother me. But since I have the glue out, I'll add a little glue there. Rocky Boy. I forgot about Rocky Boy. Okay. What I'm thinking is, okay, don't freak out on me, anybody. Let's see if I've got a little one. No. No, bunny. Oh, but wait. But I do have a flower. Another flower. And another flower. Let's use the flowers up. These are from Collage Elements, so if you guys don't know what those are, they're art pieces that I draw, and then I scan them for you guys, and then you get to buy them on my website for $5 for a whole page of bunnies or flowers or duckies or butterflies or whatever they are. Christmas, Halloween, lots of Halloween. And then you print them out and you can use them yourself to have Lindsay-like pictures. But we're going to add some flowers in here. Just a few. Yeah, it's real easy to do. The only thing you want to do with the collage elements, because like with the bunnies, I make so many different bunnies. You want to create a file on your computer that says Lindsay's Bunnies, and then each time you download it, make sure you have the correct name listed for your thing that's going into your file, if that makes sense. Because you don't want to lose the ones you've purchased. Sometimes people buy them and then they forget to list them correctly. And you want to make sure you store them correctly so you don't buy them twice. That has happened to people. And I'm pretty good about going back and looking for them and then crediting their account if they've bought them twice. Sparkle Pop Pen alert. Just Sparkle Pop penning. I gotta glue that down. Like I said, if you have decoupage solution or Mod Podge or something, it's easier to glue all of these little edges down with that. Rebecca, you're here. Did you hear that I'm going to make a mini book the first week out of your prompts for the first week for Lindsay Week? Okay, so now we're going to go back here. I think we'll do the green. Sparkle Pop pen with our scallops. It's going to be a teeny tiny, like a 2x2 book. It's going to be small. Just a little mini book. I saw my friend Marpe. She did one the other day and it was cute. And I'm like, I want to do a little mini book. So boo-hoo on you guys. I'm doing it. Okay. Let's add in some detail over our dictionary pages. some grass in here. Oh, careful for the center of the page. Don't press down because your, your paper will not be happy with you. Okay. Rebecca says, I made a mini book from a 1-inch button. Maybe you need to come here and teach us how to make a mini book. Maybe I'll take Monday off, except that you work on Mondays, so that won't work. Don't forget, don't press too hard on the center. But that would be fun if you taught us how to make a mini book. That 1-inch is too small for me. I don't want to do a 1-inch button size. Too small. See if this color shows up. No. See if this color shows up. Yes. I hate when you have to work for a living. Oh, I did it again. Did you hear my paper tear? Oh, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Oh, okay, for my birthday party. We doing another birthday party? Lindsay's 61 and holding birthday party while I am 70. No, how old am I? 60. What will I be? 66 years old. You don't have to do this detail in your dictionary pages. I just like it. It makes me happy. I don't even know if you can see this because it's really dark on dark. And then we want something lighter in here. Oh, I know I work for a living. I mean, it's a drag when you have to go into an office for a living, I guess, or when you can't do this for a living, I guess I should say. It's a drag when you have to go to work for a living. My daughter was super sick with allergies this morning. She has allergies like me, and she lives in Sacramento, where it is the city of trees. So it's now like we all die for the next few months because the pollen is so severe here. So she was going to call out sick, but she's not really sick. She's got allergies. But she was up all night like me. I was up all night because I couldn't breathe. A simple thing like breathing, we take that for granted. Not asthmatics, we do not take breathing for granted. My new physical therapist is teaching me how to breathe again, which is fun. Okay, so almost done here. We want sunshine rays. That's a cool pencil. It's working well, except for right in here. I went way off the page. Could you hear it? So I follow this girl who I'm not going to tell you who it is, but she is having a big retreat in somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. It's 5 days, and I really wanted to go. And my husband's like, "You should go." And I said, "Oh, I can't afford it." He goes, "How do you know? You haven't even looked at the price yet." I said, "I know, I can't afford it." So we looked at the price, and it's $1,200 $1,258 for 5 days. That doesn't include transportation or hotel. And I'm like, yeah, I was right. I can't afford it. He's like, yeah, nope, we can't. $1,258 is a lot of monies. Let's try this white. Let's try this white. Oh, that's cool in there. Now this pencil needs sharpening. I really like that. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, let's put some here in the green grass. Oh, I did it to the page. I got right in the center there and I broke the paper. Okay, next I want to do some doodles inside the scallops. And then we're going to write something, get some white, and call it a day. We're going to call this day a Thursday. I proclaim today as Thursday. Oh, wait, it is Thursday? Okay, well, I really need a pencil sharpener. I don't have one. Oops. Maybe we'll go on both sides with the same color. Man, do I love dictionary paper. Have I said that today enough? It just looks really cool. I watch my friend Michelle Hamilton all the time doodle in her dictionary, and I get so jealous. I started that several years ago with her when she did it. I said, I'm going to play with Michelle on whatever day she does dictionary pages. My dictionary's downstairs. I did like 5 days and then I gave up. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Okay, I'm going to use my Micron. And our theme again was respect your kitty, but I'm not writing that. I'm writing my favorite kitty saying, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. But I think I'm only going to get 2 kitties in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I might be able to get 3. We'll see. Hey, honey, I think your fire might be out. No, it's not. Oh, somebody is sawing some wood outside. Chainsawing. We'll write respect your kitty on the other page. Oh man, I got crooked on that Y. Why? I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to go over here and we have this other white space. Ah, forgot I turned it off. Respect your kitty. Where's the pen cap? Let's get some white polka dots in the sky, or maybe clouds. Let's do some clouds. It was just a lot of blue. These are scallop clouds that are just different, different widths and lengths of scallops. Put some white in our sunshine. Here comes the sun. Do do do. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. It was so funny. Yesterday we were playing Atticus, whatchamacallit, TV theme show songs, and my husband wanted to hear the banana splits. Do you remember that? 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. All bananas. And then HR, puffin stuff. Who's your friend when things get rough? HR, puffin stuff. Can't get a little, but you can't get enough. We played those. And then I played There's a Dinosaur Knocking at My Door. And he liked all of those, kind of. And then he wanted to hear Frozen. So we played Let It Go, Let It Go. But then my husband wanted to play the Batman song. Oh my gosh. We had to play it over and over again in the car. He loved Batman. He loved it. And I learned that that song was done by the Ventures. Do you remember the Ventures? I don't think they were the actual ones that did it, but they did do it. Oh, that's a bright white. That's a brand new white. Brand spanking new white pens are always very bright. Okay, let's color in the kitty cat part. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, this graph paper does not like colored pencils. Whatever kind of graph paper this is. Just learned that. Oh well. Ann Miller says, I was thinking Respect Your Kitty was referring to something else, but it's actually Respect Your Cat Day. Oh, it is? Huh. Thank you. It's Respect Your Cat Day. Thank you, Anne, for filling us in on that. Yeah, yesterday, I'm glad that my husband and I didn't do our sketching. We were going to sketch at the museum, but I forgot that it was spring break and the museum was packed with mommies of homeschool kids and stuff just out for a daily field trip. They said it's not usually that crowded. So I'll go back again someday. This is lumpy in here because it's lumpy underneath. Levi loves. Hi, Evelyn. My friend Evelyn is here. Our friend Evelyn. How old is Levi now? Almost 4, right? We had a baby shower here in this group when we didn't have very many people in this group. And some of us sent Evelyn baby shower gifts. It was just fun. It was fun times. But she had baby Levi, and now she's a mama and doesn't have as much time to play because when you're a mama, life is not your own. Almost 3, July 6th. Wow. Can that be possible? Don't press hard over the center. Lindsay, you'll break your paper. Are you back at work, Evelyn? Or are you still home as a mama? Okay, I think I am done. We went 10 minutes after. This kitty page took a lot of work, and we didn't use this. I was going to use this for the sun. Let's use just a quart of this. And then I'll put it in my discard pile of papers I can use for something else. But let's put a heart in our sun. Because I like how she made that paper. It's too big. Too big. It was so funny. Yesterday there was a sculpture of a car out of marble. It was amazing. And Atticus looked at it. He goes, Bubby, can I sit on this car? And I said, no. It's a museum piece. And then we walk around, we look at it from all sides. It was really big. And he goes, Bubby, this car has a butt. And we looked at it, and sure enough, it was modern art, and it did have a butt. And he did really good because there were lots of naked women pictures, and he didn't say a thing, just the butt thing. He just thought the butt was funny. That looked much pinker on her paper, but that's okay. Oh, man, Lindsay. It is not catching this Posca real well. Okay. Happy now. Here's our page. Here, kitty, kitty. Should have a third kitty, but that's okay. And then over here it says, respect your kitty. So that's our page for today. I'm going to head on out, have some breakfast, start working, keep the fire going, and see you guys tomorrow. But let's see what tomorrow is. Peeps. Doctor? No, not before Easter. So we didn't get a bunny in here. I could have put ears on the kitty cat, but he's pretty cute by himself. But peeps, we could do bunny rabbit peeps. I'm gonna have to look for a peep shape. Doctor is not gonna happen. It's probably doctor day, but that's all right. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, rest of your day. And thanks so much for playing. If you did a kitty page, please share in the comments when I share my page. Always please share in the comments, not other places in the page, because it just gets lost and then we can never find it again. And that's super sad. So, okay. Okay. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.